Your Excellency, Ambassador of Sri Lanka to the Sultanate of Oman. To begin the event this morning, let's stand for the national anthems of Sultanate of Oman and Sri Lanka. Thank you. Excellency Omar Lebe Amir Ajwad, the Ambassador of Sri Lanka to the Sultanate of Oman, to address the gathering.
ضيوف الشرف الفاضل مهندس رضا جمال صالح، الفاضل علي حمدان العجمي، أعضاء مجلس إدارة غرفة الصناعة عمان المحترم، أعضاء الوفد التجاري لسريلانكا، المدؤوبين الكرام من مجتمع الأعمال العماني، سيداتي وسادتي، أيوبوان، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. يسرني أن أرحب بكم في حفل افتتاح الاجتماع B2B بين وفد سريلانكا الزائر ومجتمع الأعمال في سلطنة عمان. أنتهز هذه الفرصة لأقدم تحياتي الحارة إليكم، لأن هذه هي أول مشاركتي مع مجتمع الأعمال في سلطنة عمان بعد تولى منصب السفير سريلانكا لدي سلطنة عمان قبل شهرين. تتمتع سريلانكا وسلطنة عمان بعلاقات ثنائية طويلة وممتازة تحت القيادة الحكيمة لصاحب الجلالة السلطان قابوس بن سعيد المعلم حفظه الله ورعاه. أود أن أشكر صاحب الجلالة على مساهمة جلالته الثمينة والعظيمة لتعزيز العلاقة الثنائية بين البلدين. تسر السفارة سريلانكا في سلطنة عمان تنظيم هذه الجلسة للتواصل بين مجتمع الأعمال في البلدين الصديقين من أجل إقامة روابط تجارية. أتمنى لكم لقاء مثمرا. Our guests of honor, Engineer Rida Juma Saleh, Mr. Ali bin Hamdan Al-Ajmi, members of the Board of Directors, the Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry, members of the Sri Lanka trade delegation, distinguished invitees from the Oman business community, ladies and gentlemen. Ayubowan and Assalamu alaikum. I have immense pleasure in welcoming you to the inauguration of the B2B meeting between the visiting Sri Lanka trade delegation and their counterparts from the business community of the Sultanate of Oman. I take this opportunity to convey my warm greetings to you, since this is my first engagement with the business community in Oman after assuming duties as Ambassador of Sri Lanka to the Sultanate of Oman a couple of months ago. Ladies and gentlemen, Sri Lanka and Sultanate of Oman enjoy a long, excellent bilateral relations. Under the visionary leadership of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos bin Said Al Said, I wish to pay a tribute to His Majesty to the great contribution in enhancing bilateral relations between the two friendly nations. Ladies and gentlemen, the Embassy of Sri Lanka in the Sultanate of Oman is pleased to organize this B2B networking session between the members of the business communities of the two friendly nations with a view to establishing business links. As the nations sharing the Indian Ocean, ladies and gentlemen, both countries have established trade links from the time immemorial. The visit of Jewel of Muscat, a replica of the 9th century Omani trade vessel, to the port of Galle in Sri Lanka in 2010 symbolized the centuries-long trade relations between Sri Lanka and Oman. The seaport of Galle was the then regional trade hub between the West and the East Asia. Under this historic backdrop, Sri Lanka and the Sultanate of Oman are well placed to complement each other in trade. Sri Lanka can be a pathway to Omani goods to enter South and Southeast Asian countries. In turn, Oman can be a gateway for Sri Lankan goods to enter Africa and the GCC countries. Ladies and gentlemen, the total bilateral trade between the two countries have been steadily growing in the recent past. Sri Lanka's export to Oman have increased from 12 million US in 2017 to 16 million US in 2018. Sri Lanka's imports from Oman have also increased from 77 million US to 100 million US in 2018. Sri Lanka and Oman have recently signed the agreement on the avoidance of double taxation, which could further facilitate and promote business between the two countries. In addition, Sri Lanka and Oman have identified agriculture and fisheries sectors as potential areas for bilateral cooperation. An agreement in the field of agriculture cooperation, as well as an agreement on the promotion and reciprocal protection of investments between the two countries, are being finalized. These agreements could be utilized to entering into joint venture investments and PPP arrangements between the two countries. Therefore, I hope the business communities of both countries would make use of this growing momentum between the two countries. In this context, ladies and gentlemen, we have identified food sector as a potential target for trade cooperation between the two countries. Processed food and beverages is a booming sector in Sri Lanka and is diversifying. The recently launched National Export Strategy of Sri Lanka 2022 has identified this as one of the priority sectors. Sri Lankan products are high quality and have healthy characteristics. This is due to the excellence of local raw materials and the industry's commitment to the investment in manufacturing processes and in improving its market image. Import of food products from Sri Lanka to Oman, therefore, may contribute to add value and lowering prices. Hence, we facilitated the visit of 11 Sri Lankan companies which represent consumer foods sector, including rice, spices, food, vegetables, processed food, tea, coconut-based products, poultry, and other varieties of consumer foods. The delegation is here with us to meet with their counterparts in Oman and to establish business links. We look forward to the Omani business community specialized in this sector will make use of the presence of their Sri Lankan counterparts to engage and establish your business links. Finally, without further ado, I should let you to talk each other. I know your time is money. I wish you a great and fruitful networking session. I thank you once again.